Okay, hello everyone. Thank you for joining on another live stream today. So this is the 18th of May and this is on Tuesday. So we have some trending pairs in markets, including gold. It's going up right now. So USD looks to be very weak today, and that's why I will look at the USD pairs first, and then we're gonna review the gold, and that will be the main topic for today's live stream. So let's see who's here first. All right, Saroj. Oh, you can be in the live. All right, please watch and enjoy the archive. Thank you, Stay Gold. All right, we're gonna look at the pound USD today. Yes, that's going up right now, and I have been looking for the trading edge on the pound USD, so we'll cover that one too. Thanapol, Karim, and Esa, good to see you here. Asif, thank you for joining. And Wong and Jai, Turung, Gustavo, thank you for joining, everyone. Great to see you here. Okay, so before starting here, just a quick disclaimer. This information today is basically based on my own understanding and experience. So when you take trades, please do at your own risk. So first, let me cover the euro dollar. The euro dollar in the daily chart shows uptrending because the Kumo's up. Right now we have the Senko span B up and A up, and also Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen moving up, and Chikou span above the candles, and this is bullish. So I will just in case compare the daily chart with the forward chart, and in forward chart it's flat. We have Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Tenkan Sen flat, the angle of the forward chart. However, the price itself is above the Tenkan Kijun Sen Kumo here, so this is still bullish. And let me look at the 1 hour chart. In 1 hour chart, this is also bullish because the price also above Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, Kumo, and Kumo's up, Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen up, and also the Chikou span above the candles. So looks like the market has been bullish right now, and I think this is also another good one to look for the buy chance. So simply I look at the 15 and I observe if there is any next pushback comes in, and looks like the market is bearish now in 15, or this is more like the range sideways. So for the market to keep going up, it should go up on the bullish wave, and I can see that this retracement is a bit huge, and it's about to retrace 100% to the previous support. So I can see that there is less power for this bullishness on this 15-minute time frame. So in this case, I would wait for another N wave comes in and look for the buy chance. I think that will be a scenario to take. Otherwise, I think the market stays the same, remains flat. So that's the price action. This might become a head and shoulders, and the market could go backwards this way. So in this example, whether the market breaks the previous support 1.2206 or not is a key. If it breaks, then no trade. So that's the 15-minute time frame, and also in 5 we see the similar pattern. In this case, in this 5-minute chart also there is shoulder and head, and this could be the shoulder, and the price can retrace backwards and breaks the previous support in 5.15 once again, which is at 1.2206 level, and this is on the bearish wave in 5. So this is not the good timing for an entry, in my opinion. So I look at the chart in multiple time frames. So I look at the chart in higher time frames by Ichimoku, but when it comes to looking for an edge, entry edge, then I use price action, and for supportive purposes I use the Bollinger Bands and stochastics and other tools and lines, but basically I look at the price action. So now this is bearish in wave. This is against the major bullish direction in 5. So the price could start to retrace. It could retrace continuously like this way. So in this case, we have to wait until the market turns bullish in 5 or 15, then look for the buy chance. But at least for now, I would stay away in this particular pair. So that's the euro data. But in one, it's still a very nice uptrend. So we can expect the market goes up on the N wave in 1 hour chart. So it could go up like this way still, or it could retrace backwards to the Tenkan-sen and go up this way. But in lower time frames, it's retracing on the reverse N wave, and this is not a good timing to buy. So this is important. Which way it's going in different time frames is a key. And I think this is a good example for that. Alright, Alesman and Mehdi, Henry, thank you for joining. Good to see you again. Stay gold, thank you. Alright, Dinesh and Darrell, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. Mr. Fernandez, thank you for joining too. Good to see you as always. Tuan and Brian, thank you for joining. Oh, thank you for asking, Brian. Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. It's a very humid in Japan, Tokyo right now. And it's getting warmer now, but it's a rainy season. So yeah, it rains today almost like all day in Tokyo. It doesn't have a heavy rain right now, but it just goes on and off. I heard there's a big typhoon or cyclone in India. So for those who are joining from India, I hope yourself and your families, everybody is safe and healthy. Yeah, the cyclone is bigger than Tokyo, I heard. So it's a huge cyclone right now. So I hope everybody's safe over there. Alright, Irvin says, hi, I'm up 2.4% today thanks to KTS, EURJPY, and Pound USD. That's good. You're following the trend direction and run profits. That's the most important part. Never go against the trend and never take trades when it's ranging is a key. Alright, Fron, thank you for joining. Good to see you here. Orvin says, got stop loss, break even on gold and CAD-JPY. That's good too. That's good. Yeah, always make sure to move the stop to break even at the right timing, and then you don't lose. You can have, watch a movie, or you can go shopping. You can eat something good, because you don't lose when you exactly move the stop to break even. So that's the part of my strategy. So yeah, let's move on to Euro JPY. I saw Euro JPY is also nicely uptrending, and this is not the US pair, but I find that this is another nice uptrend, and that's why I will be talking about this one too. So we have the Kumos moving up on the daily chart, Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen also up, and Chikou span above the candles. So this is bullish, and we can expect the market goes up on the N wave in this structure. So here is about the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen retracement. So this is a uniqueness of Ichimoku lines, but the price tends to come backwards to Tenkan-sen for the 9 days or 9 candles, Kijun-sen for 26 days, and Senko span B for 52 days. So if you only look at the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen here, if you can look at this breakout, this is the Tenkan-sen break. So exactly on this day, the 6th of May, the market went above the Tenkan-sen and it has been above the Tenkan-sen until now. So you can measure or you can count how many candles so far after the Tenkan-sen breakout, and you might be able to see when most likely it can retrace to Tenkan-sen. So since the 6th of May, so far it's been 9 bars or 9 days, 9 trading days. So somewhere here today or tomorrow, the market will get closer to Tenkan-sen is the expectation. So in that sense, this uptrend might stop tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, and it might consolidate or retrace backwards in lower time frames. So here you have to be careful for the risk management too, because if you see the potential retracement like this way, then you better take trades, either maybe a less risk per trade, or you just follow trends, and whenever it goes backwards, simply you exit. So risk management, I think, is a key in this particular condition on this Euro JPY from this Ichimoku standpoint of view here. So if you look at also the Kijun-sen, the Kijun-sen breakout happened over here, which was 31st of March. And let's see how many candles it's been uptrending until today, as per Kijun-sen viewpoint. And this, it's been up for the last 34 bars, 35 bars, 35 candles. So this is more than 26 Kijun-sen cycle. And this, I would say that this is overheated market in the midterm. So from that reason, the price could retrace backwards too from here. So 26 bars was exactly over here. So it was about the same day as Tenkan-sen breakout, or here you can see the market, really retrace backwards to Kijun-sen and now bounce off from this day. But here technically the price hasn't touched the Kijun-sen, so we cannot count this one, and we cannot start counting from here. We cannot do that like this, because exactly the Kijun-sen, the price wasn't really touched the Kijun-sen here. So instead of doing this, I would say that this the price can potentially retrace backwards to Kijun-sen. So from that reason too, it could retrace backwards to Tenkan-sen or Kijun-sen, and I expect that could happen tomorrow or the day after, or it could happen today. So we have to be careful for the retracement in this case, or it might go sideways. It's either the market gets closer to Tenkan-sen or Kijun-sen, or the market could be sideways while the Tenkan-sen or Kijun-sen gets closer to the candles like this way. So either way, I expect the market is likely to retrace to the Tenkan-sen. So but still this is uptrending, so you can look for the buy chance, but at the same time the retracement should be in your mind too. But if you have a decent risk management skill, it should be no problem. Because when you see the market goes backwards, then simply you exit with 2% risk at most. But that will be a brief tip about the how we can expect the market reverse by Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, like I showed it to you on the previous live stream. So that's one way to look at. Of course, it's not 100%, but you can add more confirmations like this with the correct knowledge of Ichimoku. Then you can psychologically prepare for it. And I think that's the most important part of the knowledge. If you don't know anything about it, if you didn't know about this retracement, then you enter right now and you don't know why the market retraces backwards. And you cut the loss at the right timing, but at the same time, you might think the market always goes against me. But if you have the correct understanding like this, then you know the reason why the market retraces backwards. So even if you have a loss, you can be good with the psychology, and you can keep trading, keep trying, and keep challenging to planting the seeds in this way. So that's a little bit about the tip about the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen knowledge here. So yeah, so let's see. Let me cover the next one, Dollar Swiss franc. So Dollar Swiss franc is downtrending at the moment, simply because the Kumo's down, Kijun-sen down, Tenkan-sen down, and Chikou span below the candles. And I draw this line. I draw this a horizontal line because this is reversal line. That this is 0.8985 level. There is a support, and previously there was a resistance breakout happened previously, and then now it's coming backwards. Was supported once, and now it's breaking downwards. But unless the candle closes here, it might not gonna be breaking yet. I mean, until we confirm the candle close on the daily chart, we're not sure if this is gonna be a breakout or not. So yeah, never judge the breakout when you still find the candles going. So as per daily chart, this is breaking, but I don't say that this is the breakout yet. Technically, the candlestick is not closed yet. So in this case, this is downtrending. So whether the market continues to go down or not is a question. And that's why I look at the lower time frames to see exactly what's happening. And in 1 hour chart, it's flat. Right? Kumo's down, but Kijun-sen flat at the moment. So this is bearish, but now I can see the market is consolidating and retracing backwards. But on this market structure, we never know if the market is gonna break downwards or not. Looks like there was after the breakout of the support line, there was a retest or the retracement resisted by this previous support line, and now it's going down. So this looks to be bearish. So it could go down continuously this way. But we have to wait for the Kijun-sen points down to be more confident for its direction. And also in 30-minute chart, let's say, yeah, looks like in 30 this is good. This is down because the Kumo Senko span A is down and Kijun-sen down, and Chikou span below the candles, and we can see that the price has been resisted by this Tenkan-sen a couple of times here. So this is an important pattern also to look at. If you see the resistance by the Tenkan-sen or Kijun-sen, then this is valid. So the price is now retracing backwards to Tenkan-sen, but it could be resisted here, and the price can go backwards, downwards this way too. Looks like for the last 2 hours has been ranging, retracing, spiky. So looks like there is no direction. But this is downtrend still, so we can still look for the sell chance. So I look at the 5 of 15. Let me pick the 5 in this case. You can pick either 5 or 15 for this multiple time frame, but in this case, let me take 5 for example. And in 5, looks like it's ranging now. Looks like this is P wave. I mean, the lows are higher. On the most previous lows are higher, but the highs are getting lower. So lower highs and higher lows, and this is the P wave structure. And so we have to wait for the P wave breakout downwards here, and that will be a good buy chance. That will be one of the good buying chances to capture. So you can see price action in lower time frames and see which way it's going by following the higher time frame direction. So that's one of the ways, and I like to use the Bollinger Bands stochastics. Looks like the Bollinger Band has been a bit expanding right now, It's not really squeezing at the moment, it's kind of expanding because it's ranging in a box range or the P wave. It's ranging right now, and stochastics is not showing bearish because it's just gold cross and looks like still this is uptrending. So in this short term, in 5, the price could break the P wave upwards this way. But in the whole picture, in the bigger picture, this is downtrend. So we have to wait for another downtrend indications. One of them could be the bearish in the wave. That could be the sign for the continuous downtrend. Or if you find the price has been band walking downwards, that could be also the one of the confirmations. Or if you see dead cross stochastics, that could be also be the one. So, but right now it's ranging. There is no confluence as based on the higher time frames. So I would say that this is also not the good timing for entry. So let me cover the pound dollar. And pound dollar on the daily chart, let me check again. So yeah, pound dollar in the daily chart, this is bullish. The Kumo's pointing upwards now because of this breakout. The Kumo's up, and Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen up, and Chikou span above the candles. So this is bullish at the moment, but like I mentioned before, this is within the P wave. I mean, we have to drag this resistance line here at the tip of the wick upwards, which is at 1.4243 level, is the most previous resistance level. And also make sure to squeeze the chart and see if you have any previous resistances at this level. So let me squeeze all the way down, and there were a couple of resistances here all the way back in 2018 over here in this range. So I would say that this is the resistance zone from the 2018, and now the price has been retracing, reaching backwards to that level now. So now this is another nice and sound uptrend, but still the price could retrace backwards. And also you can take the Tenkan Sen 2 or Kijun Sen retracement here and see if this is going to be a potential retracement or not. So once again, I take this Tenkan Sen breakout exactly on the 7th of May was the Tenkan Sen breakout, and let's see how many candles has been moving so far up until today. And that will be the 8 bars. So we have to expect that in 9 candles or 9 bars, the price start to want to retrace backwards to the Tenkan Sen. So that means next week, or sorry, tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow, or even today could be retracement too. So, and with that in mind, you look for the buy chance in this condition. Like I've talked with the Dr. Sam today, because I just uploaded a video with the conversation with one of the GTS members, and yeah, Dr. Sam is from Kenya, and we had a nice conversation. So you can review this video here, but I think. Yeah, the mindset is very important. Consistency, discipline, and rules are important. So never break the rule is the key to success. So in that sense, you have to see the market is going, which way it's going, and once you capture it, then next question is whether to take a buy or not. So with this in mind, with this retracement to Tenkan Sen on the daily chart in mind, I look at the mid time frames in 1 hour chart. This is too bullish because Kumo's up and Kijun Sen is up. Price above the Tenkan Sen still, and the Chikou span above the candles, and this is good to buy, good to look for buy in lower time frames. So I would look at, let's take the 5-minute chart again in this example. And if you see the price action right now, what we can see is that the first of all, this is on the range market. The market has been in the range between 1.4184 level and 1.4213 level. It's been a range the moment, and this is lower part of the range. This is the lower part of the range, so it could go up to the resistance in 5. And if you can find, for example, like a ascending P wave from here in 5 also, meaning the if you start to see the price goes up, but on the N wave in the range and goes up this way on the ascending P wave, for example, then you can expect a breakout upwards and breaks the previous resistance line on this daily time frame. But now the price is still too low, and there was a pushback. There was a pushback in this area, but in this case we never know if it still goes up or not by the price action itself. One of the things I can find is that there is an engulfing candles. So on this vertical line, on this candlestick's high and low, highs over here, this is a 1.4195 level, and 1.4184 level is the lower part of this candlestick. And once it breaks, this is called a engulfing breakout, inside bar breakout. And that could be one of the signs for the market goes up continuously this way. So the candle is going to be closing in about 2 minutes, and if the candle closes above the engulfing, then this becomes engulfing breakout, and the market can go up continuously. So that will be one of the confirmations. And also afterwards, what can happen is that it could go up on the N wave like this way. It might be retest this previous resistance level, and the market can go up on the N wave. If you see this N wave in the future in 5, then also that will be a good sign to buy. But anyhow, in this case, I still look for the buy chance because the higher time frames showing uptrend, so I will never go against it, and I will never look for the sell chance. I think this is also very important to keep in mind, is that the whether you buy or whether you sell should be focused. You don't focus on both sides. You don't focus on buying edge and selling edge at the same time. It has to be either buying or selling edges. Yeah, because before I was looking for both buying edges and selling edges within the range like this. So let's say if the market goes upwards this way, and at the top level, I was looking for the sell chance. On the lower part of the range, I was looking for the buy chance. But it didn't really work out for me. Sometimes there are fake outs. The market breaks, and it just goes towards that direction. And that happens because I wasn't paying attention to the higher time frames. But now I do. So in this condition, I only look for buy chance, and I never look for sell chance. So it reduces the chances of winning and running profits. I mean, it reduces the 50-50 chance. So, oh, and looks like the candle close was below the resistance, as you can see here. So in this condition, I don't still think that this is a breakout. So we have to wait for another candlestick close, can be above the engulfing or not. So this is also important for the price action, and this is where you have to be patient here. Yeah, never jump into the market is a key to success. Okay, so let's see. Oh, thank you for the comments, everyone. I do see lots of comments today too. Alright, if you liked today's live stream so far, please press the good button. And please subscribe and click the bell button so that you get notified as I do these videos and lives every day on my YouTube channel. And for those who are not sure what time it starts, you can look at this my YouTube's header, and you can find that the public lives and videos every day at 11 p.m. Japan time, which is about 30 minutes ago. So that will be either lives or videos, depending on my schedule. If I cannot be in front of the PC, then I will be recording the video and upload at this time. Otherwise, I will be doing the live streams like today. So let's see. Alright, Akiman and Mads, thank you for joining. Good to see you here. Alright, Roy, thank you for joining. Mr. Fernandez, thank you for joining too once again. Darius says, hi, is there a relationship between Kijun-sen and Bollinger Bands? I don't think so. Bollinger Bands is derived from the moving average, and Kijun-sen calculation is totally different. So I don't see any relationship between these indicators. Orvin says, I follow your philosophy. Don't eat the head and tail of the fish, just eat the body part. Yes, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Don't get too greedy, right? Don't get too greedy. You only eat what you can get. So, yeah, once again, for those who are new to my channel, I used to say that and now still, I say that you have to eat the body part, not the tail or the head of the fish, but only eat the body part because that's where the juice is. So here in this condition, let me put the Ichimoku back here. And when you see the price has been ranging, I mean Kijun-sen flat, Kumo flat, Chikou span overlapping. For example, in this area, it was bearish. The market just goes up and downwards, and there's no juice in it. But once the market starts to go up, once the market starts to trend, then that's a body part. So if you can draw the fish like this way. Hold on, let's see. What's a fish like? So let's say the market retraces backwards and the Kumo goes flat and Kijun-sen goes flat, let's say, in a couple of days to the future, and that's also the range. So in that part you don't take trades, so that will be the tail. Let's say tail of the fish, and this will be the head of the fish, and it looks like this. You know, this is the eye of the fish, for example. So so this is the head part, and this is the tail part, and you don't trade in these conditions. When the market is ranging, retracing, you avoid taking trades, but you only take trades when there was a trend in the market, and that's the body part. Yeah, always look for the body part and take trades. Only take trades within the body part of the fish. Yeah, looking back my own past trades, I was losing because I was taking trades at the head or the tails. But once I start to focus on the body part, then my profit run stably, because basically I only take trades when it's trending. And same rule applies to any markets. I'm dealing with the Forex markets, but even if you take trades on the commodity or stock markets indexes, the truth should be the same. Nagna says, hi, I'm trading out the money options in Bank Nifty, but I'm trading only first 3 days a week. It works to trade because I have very less amount. Sure, that should be the strategy too. important. Management. Yeah, account management, money management is the key to success. Alexman says, I've been long in pound dollar since 1.4144. That's good. So you can still keep holding it because on the daily chart, it still shows up trending. But once it goes flat, ranging, then you simply look for an exit timing. Alright, Mo7 says, hi K, what do you think of placing pending orders in stop loss resistance levels? I don't usually do that because there are fake outs. I prefer to take trades manually because I want to see the chart in multiple time frames. Like I showed it to you before. At the breakout, let's say you have a pending order before the previous breakout. But I would like to see how the market breaks out in lower time frames in this area. And that's why I look at lower time frames and confirm the entry edges. But if I use pending orders without any confirmations, the trades will be executed, and I think that's a risk. So I prefer to see charts manually in multiple time frames, and I want to press the buy or sell button exactly when I take trades manually. Mary says, what more confirmations can we get for entering to trade after crossing Tenkan-sen? So yeah, Tenkan-sen cross could be one of them. You can look at the multiple time frames, you can look at the price action, lines bounce, or resistance support line breakouts could be the one too. But make sure that the market is going towards the major direction. That's the key. Carmen, thank you for joining. And Roy, good to see you too. Alright, TextPay, thank you for joining too. Mo7, you're welcome. Van Kayon, Tolga, says you, and Leo, good to see you. It's been a while, Leo, thank you for joining here. Alright, let's see. Jeff, you're welcome. Jorg, Faiz, CG, Arkady, good to see you here. Alright. Kayon, thank you for the reminder as always for pressing the like button. Yeah, if you do, please. Thank you for a reminder. Alright, CAD-JPY is also trending right now. Yeah, CAD-JPY is trending right now. Yeah. Yeah, Andy1, thank you for joining. Pedro, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining newly, Pedro. Welcome to this live stream. Turun, good to see you too. You're welcome. Reversal confirmations could be in lower time frames. So in 5 or 15, when you see the reversal confirmations, then that's when you look for an exit. So in this case, this is a daily chart and this is bullish N wave in the price action. And let me look into the 5 and see how it's forming right now. And in 5, you find that this is ranging now. It's ranging and it just goes up and downwards, and there is no trend in 5. But since the daily chart is going up, you can expect the market goes up this way and breaks the resistance. But if it breaks downwards and breaks the support, then most likely you have to be out in 5-minute chart. But if you can do this in 5 or 15, then you have less loss, and also you have less risk per trade. And let's say after the market goes downwards, but because the daily chart still shows up trending, it can go up from here. It can go up like this. Sometimes you feel the market is watching you, and it just takes out the stop loss and goes toward the direction. I have had these trades many times. Still nowadays it happens, but it's okay for me because I just exit once with a very minimum stop loss. I just exit, and once the market starts to go towards the direction again, then I follow and I re-enter the market to buy, and I run the profit towards the major direction. So, but you have to be exactly when to exit, and you can find the clues on these lower time frames like this. Alright, let's see. Mar says, when looking at the lower time frames, do you always wait for an N wave in the direction? Not always. N wave is the confirmation for the continuous uptrend or downtrend, but you can have other backups. Let's say if you're using MACD or RSI or any other signals, you simply look for the potential bullishness in that lower time frames. An N wave can be one of the confirmations. I use stochastics, so stochastic gold cross for me is another confirmation for its bullishness. So, or Fibonacci bounce could be one of the bullishness confirmation. So, the more you know about the indicators, the more you can find the edges. But it should be on these lower time frames. Yeah, everything starts from whether you can capture a trend correctly or not on higher time frames. Oh, Jeff, you're welcome. You already saw the Dr. Sam video. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, we had a nice conversation on this video. Towards the end of the video session, somehow there was a technical issue and he wasn't able to hear my voice. So basically, I didn't run. Actually, I closed myself the video and ended. But next time, hopefully we have better connection, better condition, and we talk about different topic next week. Let's see. Yeah, I find it difficult to use Ichimoku to close my trade. It depends on, first of all, which time frame you're trading, and also what kind of confirmations you can find. So I think the easiest way to look for an exit timing based on Ichimoku is the breakout of the Tenkan-sen or Kijun-sen. So now this is uptrending, and Tenkan-sen is up, Kijun-sen is up. So let's say buy now, and let's say the market goes up this way continuously, and Tenkan-sen will follow. And once the market breaks the Tenkan-sen, you can exit there too. So whether the market has been respecting the Tenkan-sen bounce or Kijun-sen bounce is a key. Let's see, in this example, for example, like in this area, so for example here you can find the Kijun-sen bounce over here. So when you took a buy above the Kijun-sen, at some point, once the market retraces backwards to Kijun-sen, breaks the Kijun-sen downwards exactly on this candlestick will be the closing timing. Or you can exit at the Tenkan-sen breakout too. That will be more earlier exit. So I say as long as the price above the Tenkan-sen Kijun-sen, that's trending pair, trending market. So you don't have to exit yet. Once the market breaks the Tenkan-sen Kijun-sen, that will be an exit timing as per Ichimoku basis. Yeah, in this example, I think Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen dead cross is a bit too late. So, or Chikou span breakout could be a bit too late. So I don't recommend you to exit with the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen dead cross or Chikou span breakout. The exit, if you're using Ichimoku only, then the exit should be based on the Tenkan-sen breakout or the Kijun-sen breakout. Let's see, Shamal says, hi, Mr. K, what is the scientific reason for the ranging market when Kijun-sen and Senko span will be flat? Basically, when Ichimoku lines takes high and low for the last previous candles, Senko span B takes the high and low for the last 52 bars, Kijun-sen takes the high and low for the last 26 bars, and Tenkan-sen takes for the last 9 high and low. And they take the mid price of this certain range in market. So simply when they are flat, that means the market is ranging. That means it doesn't renew higher and they go flat. And that's the definition of the range by Ichimoku. And the definition of the range is different from candlestick patterns or the price action. Ichimoku's calculation is unique, so the definition is a bit different in that sense. Yeah, trader, you're welcome. No, I don't have any open trades at the moment, no. Mary, you're welcome. You're welcome for the knowledge. And thank you for the participation and support as always. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to do this every day. Dylan says, how many pips do you risk per trade? I risk 2% per trade. I don't calculate the risk per pips, but I calculate the risk per percentage. So as equity. So let's say if I have let's say $10,000 account, then 2% risk would be $200, and that will be the risk per trade. Sileo says, looking forward to your stop loss placement strategy video soon, whether it's based on a daily chart, hour chart, or 15 or 5-minute chart. Sure. Yeah, basically my stop losses are based on the lower time frames, which are 5 or 15-minute time frames, simply speaking. So let me take a look at the gold right now, and then we're gonna end the session. Because gold is uptrending right now too. So this is a daily chart in gold, it's been uptrending. The Kumo's up, and Kijun-sen is up, Tenkan-sen up, and Chikou span above the candles. And that's exactly what I shared on my TradingView account. Gold is trending bullish by Ichimoku is my analysis earlier. So and looks like it's still happening now. This is still bullish. There isn't doji candlestick right now, but this is bullish as a whole. So that means you can still expect the market goes up on the bullish wave like this way. It might be resisted here because there was a previous resistance level at 1875.84 level. There were 2 resistances here. So the market could retrace backwards to Tenkan-sen first. And in terms of the Tenkan-sen breakout, after this candlestick or after the market breaks exactly, the Tenkan-sen was exactly on this candlestick on the 3rd of May. The price has been going up, and it's been for the last 12 bars. And 12 is more than 9, so the market could retrace backwards to the Tenkan-sen in this condition. In terms of the Kijun-sen breakout happened here on the 5th of April. was the Kijun-sen breakout, and since then the price has been up for the last 32 bars. It's been uptrending. So from these reasons too, the price could retrace backwards to Tenkan-sen or Kijun-sen. And also we have the resistance level here at this 1875.84. So from these reasons, the price might retrace, and that's why I had this down arrow. And after the support by Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, the price could go up and breaks the previous resistance, is my analysis. But this is for the long term. It can, in the lower time frames, can be downtrending. You might see downtrend in 1 hour chart or 30-minute chart. But on a daily basis, this is bullish. So I will be looking for the buy chance in this particular situation. Stock market, India, thank you for joining and subscribing. Thank you for that. Alright, SV and Kayon, thank you for joining once again. Alright, Harrison, thank you for joining too. I don't do Instagram. I don't have Instagram, so I don't use that one. Yeah, I used to have an account in Instagram, but I close it because I get too many messages and I cannot manage. So I close Instagram, I close Facebook, and now I only use the Twitter. Alright, hello Yorun, thank you for joining here, good to see you. This is towards the end of the live stream today, but always nice to see you everyone. Alright, let's see. Both places, how to turn $94 into $1,000. You have to do the math. You have to do it based on performance and compounding the account and reach that level. So it depends on how many return you have. 10% return, 20% return on monthly basis, and you compound it until it reaches to $1,000 account. Yeah, Celio, that's right. Fibonacci extension can be an exit level too, in that case. Fai says that after entering the trade, how long do you monitor the charts? It depends. Until the market goes towards my direction, I monitor the chart. Lena, thank you for joining. Good to see you here. Shamal says, what is the leverage in your trading account? It's less than 20. And I don't really pay attention to the leverage because every time I take trades, I only risk 2%. So it's less than 20. In Japan, it's regulated under 25. So I cannot go more than that. Anyways, so let me look at the lower time frame on the gold. So this is a daily chart. It might retrace backwards, so be careful for the retracement. And with that in mind, you look at the 1 hour chart. And in 1 it's flat. Now Kumo flat, Kijun-sen flat, and Chikou span is getting closer to the candles, and this is, you can see that this is not the good timing to buy. Because the price could retrace backwards to the Kijun-sen. And in this example, also, you can count the number of candles, and obviously, the price has been above the Kijun-sen, the green one, for more than 26 candles in the past. So that means the market might retrace backwards to the Kijun-sen, be supported, and it could go up this way, or it could go down. And we're not sure which way it's going in this 1 hour chart because it's been retracing and ranging at the moment. And also we have this double top looking like a chart pattern here. There are two tops and neckline breakout looks to be in place. So the market could retrace today. It could retrace backwards to Kijun Sen. So I would say that this is not a good timing for an entry chance to enter the buy, I would say. Yeah, so when I see the ranging market on these mid-time frames, either 1 or 30-minute time frame, then simply I stay away. Yeah, about a couple of hours ago, like 5 hours ago or 6 hours ago, we had some nice trends on these pairs, gold, but looks like now it's retracing, ranging. So you know that the market conditions changed now. It's changed, then you stay away. If it's trending, then you actively take trades, actively look for an entry chances, but when it's retracing like this way, then simply stay away and come back to chart a couple of hours later. That's what I usually do. So I live in Japan right now, and in Japanese time, I check charts 3 to 5 times a day. I do it in the morning time, and afternoon, and evening at the London Open. At 5 p.m. Japan time or 4 p.m. Japan time, I check charts slightly before the London opens. I usually check, and also at the New York session opens, before the New York opens at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. I look chart, and also about 2 hours or 3 hours before I go to bed, I also check charts. So usually I look at the chart in a day about 5 times, 3 to 5 times, and that's it. And if I cannot find the edges, then I simply stay away until I see chart next time. And that was actually one of the biggest lessons of mine after I became a full-time trader, because before I was a full-time worker and part-time trader, and I was dreaming to become full-time because once I become it, then I thought I had more opportunities to take trades. But the reality wasn't true. Yeah, reality was I have to be patient enough to wait for the trending pairs. That was very difficult to manage actually. I was so excited to become a full-time, and I became the one. And back then I was also trading on the ranging market, but sometimes I went against the trend direction, and I sometimes win, sometimes lose, but overall I lost it. Back in 2013 and 14, it was a loss for 2 years. But so that's when I really committed fully to become a trend follower. So it's like it was a long journey, long and dark journey, I would say. But now I see the light, and I just take trades this way. So yeah, if you're planning to become a full-time trader, just be careful. Just be careful. You better stick to the rules that you have right now as a part-time trader is the key. And you don't see charts 24 hours. Because like I mentioned before, you don't get paid according to how many hours you check charts, how many trades you take. It doesn't matter. What matters is whether the market goes towards the major direction or not. Otherwise, simply stay away is the key. And also, we're here to enjoy our life. So when you sit the break-even line, then simply go out and enjoy life. Family, friends, watch movies, play games, just enjoy. Or when it's ranging, just enjoy, or just backtest, or you can read books. You can invest yourself when it's ranging the pairs. And when it's trending, you just focus fully and actively look for edges. And that's how I got these profits along the way. Yep, Jagdish, thank you for joining here. Good to see you. Okay, Faiz, you're welcome too. Okay, so looks like I will be ending the live stream in about a couple minutes. So once again, thank you for joining as always. I always enjoy these comments and chats, and also the comments on the archive. It's so inspiring, and I'm learning a lot also from these comments and questions. Dev says, what's your best indicator? My best indicator is my patience or discipline is my best indicator. Well, I use Ichimoku, so in that sense, Ichimoku is my favorite indicator, but I don't judge in terms of best or worse or worst. I don't judge the indicators like that, because indicators are just indicators, and they are the translations of these price actions. Even Ichimoku too, it's derived from the price action. So I think the best indicator would be the candlesticks, I would say. Okay, so I guess I will be ending the live stream now. So once again, thank you for joining, everyone. If you liked it, please press a good button before you leave. And please enjoy your day. And I will see you on the next one. Tomorrow, it could be the video session or it could be live, but it's going to be happening exactly at the same time every day. So whether it's a live or video, I hope to see you again. So until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Alright, bye for now, everyone. Mata ne. Thank you.